How does it work in Sweden? The working hours. I mean, it's not the same in Spain. It's a different. I mean, the labor market, it works like completely different. I wonder whether an event like this, organized in Sweden, if it wouldn't be ending at 7 o'clock in the evening, as it is this one. It's for a woman in Spain, it's really difficult to no go for a part-time work when working hours ends like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. It's just no matter, you can, make that compatible with anything, not just having children, but, having a life, really. So, I mean, what do you think is the way to change that, society can change to that market labor sort of mentality?
Yeah.
En español lo que le he preguntado es si cómo piensa que en Suecia ha pasado que en nuestro mercado laboral tiene las circunstancias tan específicas que tenemos, con estas jornadas laborales hasta las 7 o las 8. Lo siento. Vale, fenomenal.
Thank you. First, on the meeting hours, no. I think, of course, this is a very special event. So it's an exclusive event. But in an ordinary conference in Sweden, it would have started at 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and it would have ended at 4:30. Because if you have a training in Sweden and you say, okay, we'll work until 7 o'clock or even 5 o'clock, then a lot of people come to you and say, hey, I have to go at 4:30 or 4:15 because I have to go to fetch the children from the daycare. So if it was a very special event, yes. Not ordinary, no. I think that that has happened during the very last years, that we accept that the things that's planned for everyone at a workplace, for instance, it has to stop at, say, 4 or 4:30. So I say, I don't know if Anna agrees, but that is, that is because I lecture a lot in Sweden, and that is how it is, and that is important. But part-time work is a big issue in Sweden. And we have not solved it, absolutely not. 36% of women work part-time. But the major explanation is not if you have children. And that is something to learn. It is not explained by the amount of children you have. It is explained by the structures in the labor market. And there are parts of the labor market, especially works on caring and services. It's in the municipalities, in hotels, in businesses. Part-time is a structure. So you have to challenge it as such. As I said, you have to challenge patriarchy as such. And you have to challenge part-time as such. You have to challenge the parental leave as such. There is no natural way that things will change. If you do one thing, then everything else will change. No. Sorry. That will not happen. I think the structure of part-time work is very strong in Sweden. And today, a lot of municipalities, they work really, really good on these issues. And Anna represents a huge organization, Kommunal, with a lot of women who work part-time. And so perhaps Anna is the one who could give you even better figures. But from a more general point of view, I've seen that when, for instance, care for elderly people, care for children, when they go out from the public sector into the private sector with private enterprises, the part-time work increases today. So, it is you should have your eyes on it. And I'm not in favor of part-time work. I have fought for the legislation for the right to have full-time work. Because if you say, I have the right for full-time work, that is a very strong pressure into the structures of the labor market. Because a lot of part-time works, they are heavy work. Caring for elderly people, for instance, it's hard work. Even caring for small children, you lift them up, lift them up, lift them up. I mean, women who work, or those who work, but most of them are women, who work with caregiving, they get damages in the shoulders and in the arms, and that is because it's heavy. It's very, very heavy. And if you accept part-time work as a solution, then nothing will happen with the structures. The work will still be very heavy. But if you say it should be possible to work full-time for 45 years, from 20 to 65, then you have to alter the work as such. So that is why. Thank you.
¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Good morning. I would like to ask you two questions. First of all, we were looking for innovative men in a recent research we have done in domestic work in 26 countries. And what we found was that the more innovative men, it means the men who participate most in domestic work, are those who are coupled with a woman who is more like a man. What does it mean? The woman is working full-time or more. She works a lot of hours. And she is contributing to half or more of the family's income.
Oh.
And then, indeed, also other questions are important, like values. But I would like to know your opinion of where are innovative men, or what are the factors? And the second one, oh, I have forgotten the second one. So it's okay with this question.
Just I'm going to ask if somebody else has another question.
Yeah.
Si alguien tiene, por favor, otra pregunta, podemos hacer como otras dos seguidas y ya cerramos la sesión con Gertrud para no demorarnos más. Okay,
sí. Hola. Aquí. Hola. Yo quería preguntar el tema de diversidad cultural, porque aquí tenemos el fenómeno de la inmigración.
Un momentito, necesita traducción.
Sorry.
Sí. Aquí hemos tenido un fenómeno, le llamamos fenómeno.
Spanish? Yeah. Where is the translation?
No.
Let's say something and No, I can't hear you. Now? Yes. Okay. I found it. Yes.
Sí. Quisiera conocer cómo se ha trabajado en Suecia algo que aquí llamamos las cadenas globales de cuidados. Es decir, cuando han llegado mujeres de otros países, que aquí ha ocurrido en muy pocos años un número muy alto, y que se están ocupando precisamente del cuidado a las personas mayores, de todo lo que has estado tú explicando, también tiene que ver con lo que preguntaban de la extensión en el horario.